Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's KG Chaos. In this video, we're going to talk about the new Beyond update that No Man's Sky gave us some info for this morning, around 10 hours ago, and they kind of gave us a few hours ago, kind of like some details, not very much, but they did give us a little bit of what is to come in the summer months of this year. So this update is going to be a huge update for the online part. It's not going to add anything like special like if you do yourself, which it will add that in a sense, but this is mainly for all the players that are playing the game can connect and play together. They didn't really give any specifications on exactly what we'll be able to do. I don't know if they're going to add like a central hub, say like the outpost, space station, maybe anomaly type kind of thing that's up in space, and you go into it and it kind of connects you to people that are in the region, and then you can start all playing together. Or maybe there's like an option in the when you hit one of your buttons or something like that, you go into a central hub, you can travel there, or maybe it's just an option you load into when you start playing the game. I don't really know, but they said you'll be able to connect and play with everyone in the game. I don't know if you'll be with everyone in the that's playing the game. I don't know if you can play with everyone in the same server. Maybe it just means a lot of people that you can really just connect to anyone that you want, play together. They didn't really say if you'd be able to maybe you can all, maybe if you're like a central HUD or something like that, and there's like 20 people in there, maybe you can play with all 20 people at once, or maybe you can only start a squad with certain people. Like maybe go in there, you make friends with a couple of people, then you can start playing together in like the not squad, but 4-man player that you can get into like whenever you start playing the game. Maybe that's what it kind of means. You just go into a place and you're like, hey, you want to play? Like, yeah, sure, join my team, and we'll just go ahead and explore space together. Maybe that's what it means. But if not, maybe it's just like a central hub type thing where you can just go in there and meet new people and things like that. But this is a completely free update. There's going to be no microtransactions, free for all existing players, no subscription, nothing like that. It's going to be a free update just like the next update when it brought multiplayer back to life, where you could actually play with some of your friends, which there was some glitches and bugs with that also, but hopefully that they've worked it out with this, if they're actually going to make it where you can play with a lot more players than just 3 other people. Hopefully it isn't going to be that laggy or that buggy, but we all know that all games have the bugs and glitches for every new update that comes out for whatever game it is, but hopefully this one doesn't take them very long to fix. I know when the next update came out, you had trouble connecting to your friends and things like that, but they fixed it within a few days or so hopefully they do about the same with this update. But the one thing that probably caught everybody's attention in Sean Murray's Twitter post here earlier today was that you'd be able to go and play with anybody in the universe and all play together. I really don't know what that's going to mean. I don't think you'll be able to play with every single person that's playing the game right now, because that's just a huge server, and I don't think this game could hold that many people in one server, because whenever you're actually playing with people, have people invite them to your team, or you join a team, you kind of like in your own little bit of a little server that only you can see each other and play together. So I don't really know how that is going to work if they make it where say you go to the central hub or something like that, and you play with 20 people at a time. I don't really know how that's going to work. They've never done anything that big, so if it is like that, I'm kind of interested to see exactly what plays out from it, because it's going to be a pretty big server for a lot of people to be into. But maybe they just go out there and blow our minds if we can play with 50 people or something like that, all go to one planet, discover it, talk to each other, kind of intertwine and things like that. I'd be very impressed and very amazed if they do something like that, because that'd be really awesome. Because also you can see other people in the game if you run into them, but they're like orbs, so they don't really take that much up of a server space, but you can see them like a blue orb on a planet, and I think a green orb if you see them up in space. They did that, I'm guessing, so the servers wouldn't have as much lag, they wouldn't have to load in as much. So hopefully in this game, if it makes where you can play with that many people, they do something to kind of balance out the servers, because they did say that you can meet anyone in the universe and play together, so that is kind of a long stretch for them in my opinion, because you can only really play with 3 other people right now, and that'll be really interesting to see. And they said this update is supposed to come out in the summer months of this year, which is from July to I believe September is the summer months. So we'll have a good little monthly gap right there that they could post it. Hopefully it's the beginning of the summer, but also I hope they take as much time as they need to try to get this right and fix out the bugs and things like that they can find on their own, because I hate getting into a new game or DLC and it's really buggy and you can't even really do it or use or play that update because of all the bugs and glitches that need to be worked out. So you always gotta wait 2 days to a week before you can actually connect to somebody. So hopefully they get all the kinks and stuff worked out before they actually release it, so you don't have much to do afterwards. But honestly, I do hope that this update does blow our minds and we can just play with a lot of people, because that'd be actually really cool to be able to play with that many people. But also it could be annoying because you just have so much stuff going on and you can't do some things in probably like servers or like something like that. Say like you all go into a building, like a door's lagging, it won't open. Maybe that's going to be a case in it, but I don't really know. But I really hope they do blow our minds with this update, because I'd really like to see what they can do with it. But in my opinion, I think it's going to be something kind of like a central hub, kind of like, you know, if you guys play Destiny or something like that, and there's the tower where you can see other players that are in the game. I think it's going to be something kind of like that, and you can ask people, hey, do you want to play together, and you all team up. I don't think it's going to be a huge amount of people that actually are able to play together. I honestly think that you'll just be able to go into a central hub. Maybe they up the player limit by like maybe a few, like maybe you can play with like 7 other people, or maybe you can play with 10 people all together. I don't really know, but hopefully what they do with it is really spectacular. But in my opinion, it's probably going to be a central hub where you ask other players to play with you. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like button and notification button so you get notified as soon as my new videos come live. Also, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you so much in advance if you do. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.